Disappointing loss, probably tell by my voice. Thought played well enough on special teams and defense probably win the game. I think y'all are smart enough to figure that out. Too many self-inflicted wounds. Obviously a lot of big plays called back in the second half due to penalties. Holding, I'm going to assume they were probably good plays. Or good calls. I know the one they called on Zach West on Jordan Millers was a good call. I mean, he probably hooked him. But we brought back big plays. 2 turnovers. I mean, 3 of them were a factor. I think we were one of the top teams in the country not throwing picks, and that was obviously hurt us today. Moved the ball decent between the 30s, and then obviously we got stalled out. And really the kind of story of our season, we getting long distance situations, especially second and long today, and we're not going to get out of those probably. All right, questions?
Just talk about the obvious, scoring 6 points, not good enough, the frustration.
Oh yeah, I mean it is. I mean we're not good enough right now. I mean it's pretty plain to see. Came out of the blocks fast, moved the ball. I thought in the first half we left several plays out there. Had some times where we tried to take some shots, and when we don't connect, we get in long distance situations. We have a hard time digging ourselves out.
Does it drive you even more crazy on Jalen, and how much of that was needing a receiver to make a play on a few of those balls?
Well, the Hail Mary I don't really count. The go ball to Javis, I mean, that was a good throw. I mean, he's got to make a play on that. He underthrew the post there, the last one. So.
And the one to DeMarco, the first one, it went through his hands, a little out in front of him. But.
Yeah, I don't even remember that one, to be honest with you. I'll have to look at it. I think it did hit his hands, but I don't even really.
Does it drive you even more crazy than maybe getting drubbed by somebody like Alabama when you're in a game like this and you're on their side of the field 6 times?
Yeah.
It's not like you're not lining up and having any success, but you just.
I think they're all equally frustrating. To be honest with you, when you play bad, I mean, it's what it is. I mean, it's frustrating. Obviously we had a bunch of injuries today that didn't help us. We're in there, had to flip our tackles. I mean, not excuses, just what it is. I mean, we had to flip our tackles. Shaq Love had to come in and play for really the first time all year. We had to put Guyby in and move Mitchell back outside. And, we didn't have when Miller went down. We didn't have much success after that.
What do you know about all your guys that are beat up in terms of what their
injuries are? I don't know. You really don't know till tomorrow. I think Mitchell came back in and played, so I think he's okay. Miller we'll have to wait and see.
Is that an ankle?
I don't really know. I was told he was out for the game. That's all I know.
What do you tell Jalen after a game like this?
The biggest thing is he's got to do is he can't get down on himself. Because I'm not. I don't want to say without watching the film, but I'm not sure. I think very few of those were actually on him. We obviously just talked about that. But I thought, some of the snaps he fumbled and stuff, he let some of those things get to him, and he can't do that. He's got to be the leader out there, and he's got to take control, and he can never show when he's flustered.
The farther along you go in this season, I mean, we're almost to the end here, do your weaknesses end up getting exposed the more you go, that you don't have the playmakers, you don't have the depth? When you go, the farther you go to, I guess I'm asking, you're getting down to this point in the season where the people have you scouted, you're losing people to injuries, it's kind of...
Our margin for error is so small, and that's just the reality of what it is. The margin for error is really small. Excuse me. We can't overcome self-inflicted wounds. When we have an opportunity to make a big play, I mean, we cannot have it called back because they're far and few, and that's the part that's frustrating, is when we had some opportunities to get some bigger plays, they get called back. But defenses are sitting on us pretty heavy, and until we stretch them out, until we make a play one-on-one in the pass game, and they're going to stay on us.
What happened on the first play of the second half when you took the delay?
I don't know. I don't know if he didn't look at the clock. I don't know. To be honest, I was looking at the defense, what they were doing, and already had my second play ready to call, and I have no idea. That's all. That could be on me.
Coach,